What? Share this video. Peace to the gods. Share this video. Freca, tú lo que eres una freca. Espérate, muchacha. Tú no me puedes dejar de escribir. Es que yo no sé ni escribir normal, ¿sabes? Is it?
I don't know.
No, this is you. So share this video, y'all, really quick. We're gonna break this down really quick though, right? So as you see right here, we got the 7-point star, the 7th star, the star. This represents obviously the symbolism when it comes to the nation of gods and earth, the 5%. You've seen this before, right? But they've taken that. Even though we know that the 7 holds a divine energy, the 7 is a divine frequency, the 7 is a divine number. That's a whole nother video for numerology, but looking at the number, the etymology of the number 7, right? Now, what they do is they trick you. Who they is, we know who they are, right? So here's where we start to break this down. The life that you're living, spell the word life. If you spell it backwards, it's evil. Are you living evil? Ask yourself this question. I'm here to break the spell for you today. Share this video. You might know this information. This might be for someone else. Share this video ASAP Rocky. We have to get this out to the frequency. Peace to all the gods, peace to all the earths. 7, this is a divine number. This is a divine frequency. 7, this is a representation of the God essence, the God energy, the God body. This is when you tap into your most highest self, you vibrate on the frequency as the same as the number 7. You vibrate on the same frequency as the number 7, which is a divine frequency, which is a divine number. Just look into the number 7. That's a whole nother video. But look into the etymology of the 7 and you can start to break things down in your reality for yourself. So share this video. Here we go. They tell you have to make a living, which is false. Through the womb, a living. You live life. You come through the womb. You portal through a woman, right? You come into the illusion of time. You through the course, through intercourse, you enter the course being the illusion of time. You only descend into the illusion of time through the portal of a woman. They trick you into thinking that you have to make a living, which is false. Your living is already made for you. For your living, you made it through the incubation stages. You made it through the commencement stages of a fetus. You are already successful. Peace, God. You already successful. You are God in human form. Understand this. You have been tricked. They teach you have to make a living. Now watch this. This is where they get you. You have to make a living, right? You have to trade your time. You have to give to receive. Just like in the laws of nature, right? But what are you giving here? You're giving your energy. You're giving your time. You're giving your focus. You're giving your essence, your 7, your God energy, your prana away to make a living. When really, when you look into nature, everything in nature makes a living without having to be subjected to a system. The system that you are subjected to in nature is a system of harmony. It is a system of Mayat. It is a divine frequency. When you tap into the frequency of nature, when you tap into the natural consciousness, they tell you have to make a living. They box you in immediately. They give you this illusionary time. You enter this realm. Now you exist in this realm with this illusion of time. So they give you this time and they break it down to you very, very, very infinitely. They break it down infinitely. They break it down to the molecule, to the very second, to the millisecond. When you really break it, when you start to chase their measurements, their systems of measurements, you start to realize there is no time. Time is linear. In fact, what there is cycles, just like in nature, But there is cycles, just like in nature. There's one day. You've only been existing for one day. And that day has takes on different phases, different shapes, different sizes, different phases, different faces. night, day. Sometimes it's a sunny day, sometimes it's a rainy day. If y'all in the tropics, y'all know, rainy season. You gotta be indoors making a video. You can't even be outdoors because it's raining. It defeats the purpose. But here we go. So you have to make a living. They tell you one day is 24 hours. I don't even want to go deeper into the mathematics of how they break time down for you. You already know, study the Gregorian calendar. Go into it, study the 12 months. But look at this. And all of that is a derivative and has been usurped from true astrology, which is from your ancestors, not from any Greeks, not from any Bartholomews. Your ancestors were the one who discovered the sciences that we practice to this day. It's just been usurped and bastardized. So they give you a day. They tell you you have 24 hours. They break an hour down into 60 minutes. You have to sleep 8 hours using their system, of course. But if you tap into nature, you are already in harmony with the circadian rhythm. You release the proper hormones. You receive the proper hormones. Your serotonin is on level 10. Your melanin is popping when you tap into the natural consciousness. You don't have to break things down systematically, mathematically. You're not a robot. You are an organic being. You are a natural being. You are the natural I. So they tell you you have to sleep 8 hours. Then you have 16 hours left. And if you are a productive member of society, right? If you're not crazy, if you're not tapped into the natural consciousness, if you're part of the collective consciousness, of course, they tell you you have to work 8 hours, right? So then what does that do? That leaves you with 8 hours left. So then what they're doing is they're taking you away from that 7, God. They're giving you 8. And 8, don't be fooled. Although 8 is a divine number of completion, in their system, 8 is a number of reverberation, of repetition, and of stagnation is really what the 8 is in their system. Because what the 8 hours they leave you with, what it does is it prevents you from truly manifesting what you wish to attract into your life. Then you are subject to not even being able to manifest your dreams. You are subjected to being hamsters on a wheel, dumb, deaf, blind, sheep. This is the system that they use to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind. They use time on man. When if you look into nature, there is cycles. This is why the natural consciousness brings you back to the order of divinity. Now, they give you a week. We could go deeper into the months. I'm just trying to break this down for you simply. And you can share this video because you already know this information. Somebody who doesn't need this information needs this. Share this video with them. A lot of y'all already make a living. You already made a living. You're successful. You lived your life. Now you don't have to go to work, right? They still give you resources, but instead you give it back to them. Instead of giving it to yourself and being free and living in an environment that is prosperous for yourselves, for you can truly thrive. So now, they tell you you have a week, but really, let's get into the semantics. Look at that, the week. Now, if you usurp an E for an A, it makes you weak. Truthfully, you're living in hell when you're a part of the system. In hell, what do? You burn. They tell you have to earn money to make a living, right? But when you burn, they put you in the urn. That's what you're doing. You're earning money because you've already burnt. Your fricassee, your ashes, you're done. This is hell. You are in hell, if you could hear me. This is why you earn a living, because you're inside of an urn. You have been cremated by the evil spirit, by the force that has taken over you. I'm here to just shake you out of it and wake you up. That force is not stronger than you. You power it. Understand that. So now, you are an HE double hockey stick. Yes, you are in hell. In hell, you have to earn a living. And they tell you have to pay for things. What does the word pay means? When you have to pay for something, it means you will regret what you've done. So you will regret giving your soul for this energy to trade it for something that the universe has already provided for you. So now, who are we? We are the AGR. We are the family who always gives reverence to another grand rising. For what we worship is the sun. We understand that if the sun decides to take a break, this whole shit is over. The whole shit you ever could imagine it's done. So that is what we worship. That is what we revere. And we worship each other. We call each other gods. We say thank you, God. We say you welcome, God. We say peace, God. We revere each other because we understand that we were made in the image of the source. Not the source was made in our image. Now, when you come into the concept of man, that's a man-made concept, yes. But just to build each other up and to give each other that divine spirit and always speak with divinity, we call each other gods. We revere the sun. We understand that the sun casts away all that is impure. Nature is killing everything that is impure. If you look at it, this is what that system is. Some call it Babylon. Some call it the Matrix. I call it the sleep self. I call it you. It is all you. It is all good. There's furthest from good. There's closest to good. There's no good or evil. You're either on the vibration of good, or you're getting close to it, or the furthest away from it. So now I tell you, you do not have to subjugate yourself to make a living, because then you have to earn in hell while you burn, and it makes you weak. So they give you 7 days in a week, and they control 5 of those days completely. So they leave you 2 days, God. How can you truly attract and manifest your desires and make your dreams a reality when they take your time from you? The most valuable thing you could ever give somebody is your time. You remember I told you that. No matter what, you could have the keys. The most valuable thing you could ever offer someone is your time. Remember that. So now, this is why the AGR, who are we? We are the Christ conscious. The AGR are those who revere the sun, are those who tap into the frequency of the ancestors, the natural consciousness, who understand what self-sustainability is about, going back into our natural environment. That's all this is about. I'm not standing before you speaking. I am an energy. I am a symbol. I am a sound. I am an alarm. I am you. Wake up. You are not my sleep self. You could possibly be my future self. I need you more than you may ever think. Share this video now. So always remember, for you to make a living, you have to already be in hell. For the divine frequency of God, the AGR, we understand that we were born perfect. We were born successful. We do not have to chase anything exterior, which is an illusion within itself. We do not have to chase a bag. We do not have to subject ourselves to things that do not sit well within our soul, because that is not what divine beings do. Now, how to break free from this spell? That is an answer only you can answer, but I can give you my answer, how I broke free from that spell. The first thing you do is you become a minimalist. You stop overindulging. Stop overspending. Stop using them bitches. Stop using their system. They don't give a fuck about you. Stop spending with them. That's your money to free yourself. That ain't even your money. It's a ticket for you to get the fuck out. They don't care about you. They dangle the carrot in front of you and laugh at you because you're a rat. You see? So now what you do is you become a minimalist, and you will see that your income will increase. Literally, because you don't need that food that makes you feel nasty. You know that shit don't even make you feel good, and you still putting it in because they take all your time. You don't have the time to sit with yourself and say, whoa, that really makes me feel sluggish and heavy and I can't. No, it's just a culture thing. We live from the 5 senses. You need to become a minimalist. Peace, be still. You will see that, oh shit. So wait, I'm working for this car that I don't need to pay what? You will start to see your reality stick out like a sore thumb. Then you are able to purify yourself. And then you're not living from this place of fear. You're not bombarded with all this propaganda. So you're able to make swift, stern, wise decisions to help save yourself and free yourself. And that's what this is. This is an alarm. This is a trumpet. This is for the AGR family. We are one. We all out here. We scattered away. A lot of y'all still giving y'all bread to bingo and shit like that. And y'all still shopping and shit, buying shit you don't need. When you could buy a tent, a plane ticket, you heard? And get it popping. Start living truly indigenously and free, and start to connect with people that understand what self-sustainability is truly about and how it's supposed to look, and connect with the right people. That's what this internet is supposed to be about. So this is why I bring you this information, just in case if you in that system and somehow they've created an illusion for you that you're comfortable, like, oh shit, I'm lit, like I'm one of the, I could go buy the new Gucci's, nigga, fuck is you talking about? I'm about to throw the whole new Balmains on, like, really, bro, all of that is tickets, all of that it's just resources for you to create your dreams, attract and manifest your desires. But what they do is they keep us entertained. They keep us subdued. They keep us dumb, deaf, and blind. They use drugs. They use entertainments. They use fornication, alcohol. They use all type of things. They attack us through our sensory nervous system. You heard? That's a whole nother video for another time. I just wanted to leave y'all with this information. If you are making a living, if you think you have to earn, you already burned because you in hell. You ashes, you fricassee. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's time for me to shake that ash up off of you and put that nice coconut oil and get you back shiny like you're supposed to be, and get your melanin back popping with this divine information. Because that's how you heal, with the frequency of Christ, with divine information. You put nothing but truth within your body, within your subconscious mind, and you will begin to heal. See your reality for what it is. Reach out to the people you know who you belong with and make your realities come true. This is happening. This is, we're being. You're not the only person that has your thoughts and your dreams. You need to open up your throat chakra and manifest the people into your reality. This is real. This is happening. There's a spell that has been casted upon us. It's time to break this spell free. So, share this video. And if you haven't heard these words today, I love you. And you have no choice, yo. You are the chosen. So, peace.